Hello student, my name is Henry Okorie. I am your facilitator for this online course on digitization and incorporation of technological tools into the cultural and creative industry production process. We shall be taking our first lessons, which is the concept of cultural and creative industry. It would interest you to note that acting on stage is an industry. If I may ask, what is an industry? To a layman and a young learner, an industry may be viewed as a big building with different gigantic machines where things are produced. Don't be surprised that some of us still have this narrow definition. I once had such notion too. In this lesson, we shall have a comprehensive view on what an industry is in the cultural and creative society that we live in. So sit back as I reveal the concept of cultural and creative industry. I promise you'll find this lesson interesting and enlightening. Lesson. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to define cultural industry. 2. Identify the sectors of cultural industry. 3. Define creative industry. 4. Identify the sectors of creative industry. The term cultural industry and creative industry are practically interchangeable. But to be more specific, the concept of cultural industry is more related to cultural heritage and traditional forms of creation, while creative industry include the applied arts practices, innovations and generating profit and creation of jobs by creating intellectual property. To continue my explanation, cultural industry are best described as an adjunct sector of creative industry. Cultural industry include industries that focus on cultural tourism, heritage, museum and libraries, sports and outdoor activities, and a variety of ways of life activities. Thus, cultural industry are more concerned about delivering other kinds of values, including cultural wealth and social wealth, rather than primarily providing monetary value. It is clear that cultural industry have more to do with cultural heritage, wealth, and social wealth other than monetary value. Let's look at some of the examples of cultural industries. As we all know that culture is a way of life of a group of people, there are some particular sectors that deals with culture, and these sectors are tagged as what cultural industry. Examples are tourism. Tourism, which involves the movement of people to areas where you have urban environments, historical sites, and museums. Another sector is events, publication, fine arts, commercial arts, entertainment, sports, crafts, cultural food productions. Let's take a look at the definition of creative industry. The UK government's Department for Culture, Media and Sports, DCMS, defines creative industry as those industries which have their origin in individual creativity, skill, and talents, and which have a potential for wealth and job creation through the generation and exploitation of intellectual property. Let's look at some of the sectors of creative industry. The sectors include animation, computer games, facilities, film, image photos, interactive media, publishing, TV and radio skills. It may interest you to note that with this view that, to summarize this lesson, cultural and creative industry, though are used interchangeably, both are of different terms. In this lesson, we have learned that the concept of cultural industry is more related to cultural heritage and traditional forms of creation, while creative industry includes the applied arts, practice, innovations, and generating profit and creation of jobs by creating intellectual property. Wow, this lesson has been exciting and interesting. Before I say goodbye, click below for your test and discussion forum. Thank you.